Alright, today we're installing a Stealth Hitch on a 2023 X1. This works for all the U11 platform. And probably U10, I'd have to double check that though. To remove the bumper, it's mostly a 10mm ratchet here. And the mud guards use. There are a couple rivets that need to be broken off. I'm using this little tool right here and a hammer to take them off. Very easy. Next step is to remove the beam in the back, the bumper beam. You need an 18 socket. You definitely need a deep one. This is not a deep one, so I'm gonna make do with this. So it's gonna take me a lot longer than it'll probably take you if you get the right one. But anyways, here we go. It says to discard this, but I'm gonna try to sell it on eBay. We'll see. As you saw, this plastic piece is in the way. So it's easy to do what I just did, which you just kind of finagle one side in, and then you muscle in the other one. It won't break, it didn't break the plastic, so I think that's just fine. I didn't want to take the whole thing apart. A lot more work for something that was easily achievable. I use the OEM nuts on here, put it back together. Alright, so now you just gotta pop off the sensor right back here. It's just a piece of plastic that's under with two clips, a clip here, a clip there. Just push it down and it'll pop right out. And then there's a clip right here. You just unclip that. And that's it. The next step is to Dremel here. We're We're gonna Dremel 10.5 inches from here to here and 7/8 inch inside, so like this. So that's the next step. Okay, I haven't Dremeled in a long time, so let's see how this goes. Also, I couldn't find my clear glasses. I'm using my mountain biking glasses, so whatever. They work just as well. Not the prettiest cut by any standard, but don't make fun of me. I had the wrong drill bit for the Dremel, and it's been a long time, to be honest, since I used that thing for like 6 years. So it'll work. I'm sure people are gonna say, hey, you could have done this, you could have done that, and that's fine. I know there's a million ways to do this that would have been better, but it is what it is. It's done. Okay, now I want you to trim this shield right here. It's aluminum piece right here. 5.5 inches this way from the center, 5 inches that way from the center. So this is the passenger side. I already made the marks. You go in about 1.5 inches, and that's basically it. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Bending the pieces a little back a little bit, just to make it less sharp in case I touch it or something. Okay, for this part you need a 15/16 open wrench, two of them, to hold the bolt on one side and tighten the other side, but I don't have that, so I have these adjustable wrenches which I will make do with. We'll see how that goes. It'll be a pain probably, but it is what it is. That is on there, real tight. So now we're just gonna pop this sucker back on. Pretty easy. First, I'd probably say let's do this. The part with the clip on it should be visible from this side, just like this. Okay, nice and clipped in there. Now this just pops right back on, it should. Let's go. There we go. Nice. And that's it. Plenty of clearance everywhere. Nothing is in the way. Fantastic. Now we just gotta get the bumper back on. Alright, so now they want you to Dremel into the bottom part of the bumper, the deflector. And I already drew it out to make it easy. Basically, you want it to be, you want to find the center, and then 5.5 inches on the driver's side, draw another line, 5 inches towards the passenger side, you draw another line, and then you go down 3 inches. So I drew basically a rectangle here. Since the bumper is backwards, this is the driver's side and this is the passenger side. So I accidentally did it backwards and then I fixed it. So now I have 5 inches on this side, the driver's side, and 5 inches on that side, the passenger side. And now I'm gonna ghetto Dremel it. All right, that was actually easier than the other one. I think it's because this plastic is softer, more flexible. The other one was bouncing a lot more. No real bounce on this one, which is great. So there we go. Now I gotta clean it up. Now this part is a little tricky. I highly recommend to do this with 2 people. I just don't have anybody here with me at the moment. I have done this before on my F30 by myself. I did a hitch as well. So let's hope this It's just as easy. I remembered I used boxes the first time I did this on my F30, so I thought about it and I just put some boxes to help me hold the bumper up while I put the clips in. Okay, so I understood it. I just happened to figure it out here. You gotta take this white one out first, attach it to the fender, and then pop it in. So let's pop it out. Right there. And attach it to the fender like so. And pop it in. Oh, shit. Yep. All right. And that's it for that. And that's it. All you gotta do is put your bumper back on, put all the bolts and screws back on, and you're good to go. Got yourself a Stealth hitch right there. Look at that. Beautiful. So whenever I want, I just take this sucker off with the key that goes in the lock that's inside, and it looks like I have no hitch. Hence, Stealth hitch. Anyways, guys, I hope that helped. Subscribe and like the video. Thank you very much. Have a good one, guys.